Hello, this is Melody, the massage therapist, and I'm with my friend Fred Emerson, who has an amazing story about a chess set. And when he told me the story, I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.
Hi. My great-grandfather, George Newman Bliss, was a captain of cavalry in the Civil War, and he was wounded in a battle in Waynesboro, Virginia. And when he was wounded, as you know, lots of people just died of their wounds, but he was fortunate enough to be transported to the University of Virginia Hospital, and there was a wonderful doctor, John Stage Davis, who took care of him there and brought him through, so he was well enough so he could be sent to Libby Prison.
Wait, so when he was wounded, he was a stomach wound or
No,
back?
it was in his back. And he had other wounds. He had a wound on his forehead and maybe another one, because they were using swords back in those days. And he, in Libby Prison, they allowed them to have knives, obviously, because he was able to get a hold of a broomstick and carve these chessmen here. And of course, he had lots of time, and he would use boot black, so they were able to get some boot black and polish their boots. And that was for the black, and then the light colored ones are the natural wood color for the white. And after some time, he was able to be exchanged for a Confederate soldier, and was able to go back to New England, and he was spent the war, the rest of the war, as a court-martial official. And that's the story of my great-grandfather.
Wait, but the most interesting part was you said he was able to have a knife while he was a prisoner of war, but also, what did he had to kill the rats that were in his room.
Well, that's right. They were able to have a fire in their room, and apparently he and his friends were kind of in a communal prison, so they were able. There were rats, lots of rats, and they did kill the rats, and they were able to have a fire and a pot, and they ate the rats.
Ugh.
That's good food if you're hungry.
If you're hungry. You're also, when your great-grandpa got out of prison, and tell me the story how he met his wife, and she got a degree at Brown. Was it his wife?
Oh no, that was my grandmother, his daughter. That's another story.
But she was, do you remember the year? Was it early 19?
She got her degree in 1900 from Brown University.
What was her degree in as a female?
Her degree was it was an AB degree, and I think it was in biology, but maybe they didn't say what your degree was in those days. You just got an AB degree.
And was there a picture of your great-grandpa on the wall here?
Yes. When he was a young man in the Civil War, there's that picture. That's the only one we have of him on the Civil War.
And then that was his sword, right?
And then that was his dress sword, so it wasn't the one he was using when he was on his horse. And the old man up there was my same man, great-grandfather, and he was a judge in New England, and he lived to be 93 years old.
The same great-grandpa that was in the prisoner of war.
Same as this guy, yeah.
And this letter, was that from him too?
That was a letter from from the doctor who saved his life, really, because so many people died of wounds back then, John Stage Davis, and my great-grandfather wrote him to say he was all right. And this is a letter from him, John Stage Davis, telling how happy he was that he survived the war.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Emerson,
You're welcome, Melody.
for sharing your great-grandpa's story. Bye-bye.
Bye.